How to create a good hook. Give me 1 minute and I will tell you. First, are you about your money? What's the primary goal of a business? To make money, to minimize expenses and maximize profits. What's the best way to do that? Go with Alibaba. You know why? Because they're the lowest price in the world. Go with them. And at the very least, you can at least shop them and then show the price points to your competitors and save money that way. But I mean, break out of your comfort zone. If there's someone offering a better solution at a better price where you can make more money, then why are you sticking with the same old routine? Become a winner and do something good and shop with Alibaba. And also, this episode is brought to you by Tesla. I always say this, but the 30% federal tax credits in place. And I talk a lot about Tesla's solar shingles, but they do a lot more than that. They are an energy company, and one thing that you can do is you can go off grid completely. So you can be completely solar powered. You don't have to worry about being grid tied at all. And if you want to do that, Tesla has a battery backup option, which is awesome. So you don't have to be like, you can have like a cabin in the woods and have solar panels and battery backup and be set for like a while. Then if like a hurricane comes, everybody loses power, you're still going to have power for like 7 days, as long as it's stored you're not going to lose power because it's going to be stored in your battery backup. And like, I know in Alabama, they are so behind the freaking times. They literally charge people to go solar. They have not implemented the net metering program. So the only possible way to go solar in Alabama pretty much is to go off grid. So if you're in Alabama and you've considered going solar, it is possible. You just have to get a battery backup so you're no longer grid tied. So you're no longer, have any relationship with Alabama power. So that is one option. And if you do that, you can use Tesla solar shingles as well. So those are just a few options. Alibaba and Tesla, two winning companies, 100%. So what was my hook? It was how do you create a good hook? Lately, I've just been like thinking, what should the title of this video be? And that'll be my hook because I've been kind of busy doing other shit. Okay, so today I had a pretty productive day. I reached out to 30 VCs in Vegas, 30 VCs in Seattle, 30 VCs in New York City, and finished with 10 VCs in Atlanta. And it didn't go real great, to be honest with you. When I'm finding these companies, usually I find like a contact number and a email address. So usually sometimes I get people on the phone. A lot of times I leave voicemails, but I always follow up with an email as well. So I know if I'm staying persistent, I keep doing this, something good's bound to happen eventually. So I'm just going to stay at it. My pitch is getting really, really good. So I feel good about that, Other than that, I got my lawsuit against Palmetto put together, and it's freaking badass, man. It looks really good. I think it has a high potential to be possibly my first $1 million deal, 100%. But it's not going to be $1 million deal because I sent them a message an email a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I'm going to give y'all one chance. Y'all can either wire $5 million to my CES bank account today, or that's a one-time offer. Otherwise, we're not settling. And the last time I filed was for $300 million. So they reached out like a couple of days ago. It was pretty funny. They reached out to me with these 3 lawyers, and they like sent me some cease and desist bullshit, and were like saying that I was racist and stuff. Because I like blew up on LinkedIn on them, like I said, impulse control. And that's so bullshit. I'm not a racist person. I don't have a racist bone in my body, So I was like, yeah, that's bullshit, whatever. So it was funny though, because they sent me the email to my strategy8law15 at gmail.com. That's what I practice law with, is my Gmail address. And I don't put like a signature on it, And it was funny because like they sent that to me, and I got it. And then I like messaged him back. I was like, sounds good then, I'll see you in court, and I'll make sure to, send you guys a copy of the next motion I file. And then I followed up like right with them, like right after from my Adam at southeastmarketing.net, the three of them. And I was like, hey, I was looking at your guys' website, and if we implemented SEO and some SEM and built you guys some landing pages, we could really increase traffic to your website and increase your digital presence and help you stand out against competitors. And I have like a badass like legal important notice signature on my company email address. So it was like kind of like a 21 play. I'm sure they felt like they got by a 21 play, but it was pretty cool. So yeah, other than that though, I'm staying persistent. I've been a little stressed out lately. I feel kind of bad. I freaking bought a pack of cigs the other day, so I've smoked a couple cigs. I feel bad about that, I'm gonna quit, 46 though. I'm still doing my breath work. I haven't been listening to as many podcasts. I'm about to. So yeah, but then I got the lawsuit finished today. I had to get like all the exhibits. I had to get all my bank records from my CES account, and I had to get all the contracts and everything put together and labeled as exhibits. And it's all perfect. The only thing that sucked is like it's like an 8-page motion, and it's a statement of claim, which is like the complaint, and then followed by a motion for speedy jury trial. And it looks good, man. I'm really pleased with it. And it was good because, oh shit, what was I about to say? Okay, it was good because I did it, and then I went and got the bank statements after, and my numbers were off. So I had to go back and I redid everything and made sure all the bank numbers like that they owed me and everything, like the payments, that one-time payment they gave me was the exact amount down to the cent, and then I have like proof of them like saying, oh, we owe you this much money, and so it's gonna work out. I feel really confident about it. I think I told y'all some more about it. And so this evening what I'm planning to do is put files on my computer. I've already put the folders together from all the companies that Tesla, Rakuten, all those guys, and I'm going to do a deep dive into each of the companies, research the board of directors and everybody, and, like where they're doing business, everything. So I'm going to learn as much as I can about all the companies, and I'm going to write up papers on them, and I'm going to put it in a file with like their company logos and everything, so that whenever I'm able to scale and have people have that as their main account, when I bring like an onboard people to have them, like I'll hire them to literally manage that account for us. And when I do that, I will have them extremely prepared so that they can just take over the file that I'm going to create for them, So habit one, be proactive and set your team up for success. So that's kind of what I'm planning to do there. Other than that, I need to get back into the 4 disciplines of execution. I need to go by the courthouse tomorrow and get my motion filed and send a carbon copy up to South Carolina. I need to go to the gym, and I need to go get my driver's license back. I need to do that, I just haven't really been in a rush. I've been, I don't know, stressed kind of, it's just hard to bootstrap 0 to 1, and money's tight right now, but it's going to work out, stay optimistic, stay persistent. I've already said like 100% I'm sticking with this venture until this time next year. It doesn't matter if I have to get other jobs to stay afloat or what I have to do. I'm not going to stop doing this until if I'm still shooting for 0 to 1 at my birthday, on my 35th birthday, then there's an issue. There's a real problem, I don't think I'd be able to go that long without getting 0 to 1 without trying to, put something else together, but it'll work out, So yeah, I think this was my 3rd video today, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shower. I was supposed to have a house showing at like 4:30 today, and they never showed up. I don't know why, so. Anyways, I appreciate you guys, and Spotify, love you guys. And I like that email address that I got from you guys. I pulled it. I'm not sure if it hit or not, but it was board of directors at Spotify. And if that hit, I was like, that's a pretty awesome email address. It's very talented. So I really think highly of that. Anyways, I love you. And remember that you can be what you will to be.